trailer type of loads, but I was in the process of buying a 1-car trailer. And once I done that, I was in the game. So it didn't take me any more than, let's say, $1,000 for the truck. My truck was free. We're gonna take that $1,000 out. But let's say the trailer was $2,700. You know, you got tax, title, fees, and a couple extra straps, spare tires, and things like that. So with that, it cost me $2,700, and it also cost me $1,000 down payment for my insurance and $120 to get on Central Dispatch. Super Dispatch was free, but that's what it cost me to get, and I already had authority because I already had a trucking company. So it didn't cost me no more than $4,000. Let's say $3,500. We're gonna say about $4,000. We're gonna leave it at $4,000 to get in. With my trailer, it was a 30-day same as cash, so I put $1,500 down, and well, I think about $1,500 down, and I paid the rest off in 30 days. I was running from Richmond to Charlotte, which is $250 minimum a day, which is, you know, $250 down, $250 back. That's $500 minus fuel. I want to say I spent about $120 in fuel a day. That leave me with about $380 in profit. We're gonna say $300. So 300 times 5 days a week, that's $1,500. Now, the variable is where you live at. I live in Richmond, so we got a lot of auctions there and a lot of dealerships there. So 9 times out of 10, I probably can find a load home. If you live in, I got family out in Brunswick, they're not gonna have no loads coming to Brunswick for the most part. They're gonna have to come up to Richmond, where I'm from. We're gonna have to go down to North Carolina. So your location plays a part in that as well. But as in just getting started, you don't need an extensive amount of money to just get started. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people think that you got, I got to spend $10,000, $20,000 to just jump in. You don't have to do that. You don't have to start with a dually. You don't have to start with a diesel. I graduated to those things because if you start a business and it doesn't work, it's harder for you to get out when you're so invested in it, right? If you start with a minimum amount and it doesn't work, you can bail out when it doesn't work, right? But being that I started minimum and I didn't have an excessive amount of overhead, it was destined to work, right? Because the only thing I had to pay at that point was the insurance. I think my insurance initially started out $500. The highest it went for the 1-car trailer was about $750. So $750 a month, $1,500 times 4, which is 4 weeks. That's $6,000, which I didn't make $6,000 every month with the 1-car trailer, but that's $5,000 profit, right? So when you look at it like that, okay, you want to save your money as well. A lot of people see, oh, we made $5,000, I can go do X, Y, Z. No, you can't, because you got a lot of expenses now that your vehicle is a tool now to making money. You want to save more money because you never know what type of maintenance you're gonna run into. You want to change your oil more frequent. You're gonna need tires more, being that you're on the road more. It's wear and tear. So don't go just spend all the money because you got it. So yeah, of course, take care of your house bills or whatnot. But once you see that, okay, $6,000 not a fluke. Okay, I made $3,500 this month or $4,000 this month, and I'm local. You can probably make way more by hitting the road. I wanted to be home every night, so that plays a factor too. So once you find that sweet spot, okay, I'm constantly making at least this, or I'm averaging this, that's when you can turn up and, let me go get a new truck, you know what I'm saying, or a new trailer. And also, if you don't have the money for a trailer right then and there, you got a lot of loads on there that are driveaways, and you got a lot of loads that are like RVs, campers, other people's trailers that got to go from point A to point B, that you can do until you get in the game and get enough money to get you a trailer. But Facebook Market gonna be your friend. You don't have to have the newest equipment. There's a lot of people out there using Tahoes, Ford Explorers, Suburbans, things like that. Me personally, I'm gonna tell you to put an aftermarket transmission cooler on those vehicles just so that you can protect your transmission, because being on the road carrying that weight, the transmission is bound to get hot. So put an aftermarket cooler on there, help it out, and you in the game right there. And that's I'm under $4,000, under, let's say $5,000. But if you already got a truck sitting around, a trailer sitting down, what you waiting on?